All right, little update on the cabinet. I've got the 3 drawers. I got them sanded down this morning. I got them stained. It's the 3rd coat of polyurethane today. It's a nice, dry, warm day, so it's drying pretty good. Chances are I might could get one more coat on it today. And then I can tomorrow sand them and kind of do a final coat on it. So that's good. You know, the cabinet's ready to go. My wife's making room in her she shed, getting stuff rearranged so we can get that thing put in there. So I made a little room on the bench, both benches, a little room. Not that organized, but made a little bit of room because I picked up something at a yard sale this morning. We didn't go yard sailing like we typically do. But I did stop at a couple. Thankfully, I stopped at one. What did I get? Let's go see. Alright. Opens the door. What do you think it is? Huh? Can you see it? Can you see it? Yeah. It is a Honda generator. The green ones I've had, and I think they were 1972. So I'm guessing this is 1973 or 4 because it's a different color. And yeah, it was 20 bucks. Okay, I didn't look at it, I didn't pull it, I didn't do nothing for $20. Hell yeah. I just handed him the money and threw it in the car. And then for a few minutes, I was going to Harbor Freight and stuff. I kind of forgot it was in there. I'm like, oh yeah, I got that generator. And now I've got to know. If I put gas in it, will it just run? I don't know. Let's throw it on the bench. All right, it's on the bench. Here we go. Let's assess what we have here. I don't really intend for this video to be a, repair this if it doesn't run video because I just don't have the time right now to deal with it. But I've got an hour or so. So let's see if it'll run, or at least assess it, see what's wrong with it. And then we'll know what we got, and we'll do more with it at a later time. So first things first, let's check the oil. Oh wow, it's clean. I mean, it's real clean. So this is like the safe range. And we're just going to set that on the towel to know. It's a little bit down actually, but it'll be all right for testing purposes. I'm running it in a little bit. It's a little low. Tell you what, I'm going to put a little oil in it because it's a little lower than I want it to be. These things don't hold much, so it's not going to take much to bring it up a little like that. Okay. Just trying to make sure we're safe here. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, there we go. We're at the full mark now. Didn't take much, but doesn't hold much either, so. Let's smell. Let's smell. See if I got a little bit of air left. Blow the dust off of this thing. So we're gonna just sniff the old fuel tank. See what she smells like. Please have drained this. Please look good in here. Come on. Ooh. Hey, it looks great. In fact, there's a little bit of factory paint overspray in there. I don't know if can you see that? The paint overspray? There's nothing in it. Nothing. No remnants. That's cool. Guys, gals, this thing could run. I think this is stuck. Just the rubber. There it is. There we go. Oh, look at that cap. Oh, man. I'm getting excited. See, I got gas here somewhere. Where did I put it? Let me find my gas can. All right, guys and gals, here's the first thing we're going to do. Before we put gas in it, I'm going to throw some seafoam in it, okay? We're going to make that the first thing that gets to the carburetor full strength, okay? I want to try this. I've never actually done it because I never thought about it. Okay, so we want that to hit the carburetor first. If there's anything gunky in there, if the float's a little sticky, this should get it. Now we'll chase it with a little bit of fuel. I'm not gonna fill it. We don't know what we got. But let's just put a cup or so of fuel in it. This is non-ethanol premium gas. Oh man, it's making a mess. I think it's that fancy strainer that I work so hard to get in my way. Stopping my flow of fuel. So my very first Honda generator was one of these early EM400s. And my wife and I had a cabin east of Bend, Oregon, off the grid on 20 acres. And when we first got it, I had this generator. It was just a green version of the same machine. And that thing was a trooper. For probably the first year we had that place, every weekend, every other weekend, that generator would run and run and run. It was awesome. It really was. So I love these things. I use that for a lot of stuff. Okay. It sounds like I'm excited. You're correct. Okay, so this blocks off the prong, so you only either use the 110 or the 12 volt DC. Okay, so you can't use them both at the same time. It goes on. This has an automatic choke, has a bimetallic spring. So we got fuel. It's on. I've left this on. Let's leave it sit here for a minute or two, because I think this also turns the fuel on. While it's on, we should check the air filter, because if the element is bad, it could suck in the bits and pieces of the element, and we don't want that. Okay, there is no element. Okay. Well, okay, that's good. That's okay. We can live with that for now. We can live with that for now. But hey, even the nut or the bolt is here. Does it even turn over? I don't even know. Yes, and it's got compression. All right. Are we ready to try this? I could leave this off. Let's leave this off in case we want to give it a shot of assistance. We'll leave it sit there. We'll try to get it started on its own. Okay, I'm going to move you over here. Is that good? Is that good? Wish me luck. Is this going to go? It is leaking fuel out the vent tube, so the needle's seat might be a little stuck. That's why we threw the seafoam in it, right? All right, here we go. No way! Oh my! That scared the out of me. Oh my gosh! Oh my! Little indicator light's not working. I wasn't even ready for this. It's a little fast, but it's no load, right? These are primitive. Oh, this is so exciting. It just runs. Like fired right up. I'm so glad I filmed this. There's an old light. I think it's a real incandescent bulb too. Look at that. So awesome. I'm lucky today. Alright. The littlest things make me happy. Restart. No more drippy. Yes! Oh, this is so awesome. I'm going to give it a little cleanup. This is an awesome cleaner from the Dollar Tree. It is my new go-to cleaner for all things yucky. I love this stuff. I used to use bleach white wall cleaner for everything, but I have switched very recently. This is more cost effective. It's easier to get, even though they have been out of it, but I did get some the other day. Yuck. Giving it a quick clean. No doubt I will really give this thing a fine detail soon. I remember when I got my first one, this piece of trim, which is broke here and here, was available from Honda at that time, and this lens and the bulb was also available from Honda at that time. I don't know if they're still available, but I'll go online and check. We got to get an air filter element for it if it's available. If not, we'll make one for it. But we'll see how nicely this cleans up. May repaint this white like a Wimbledon white and keep this for display with my Alcan camper and my shop truck. I'm going to take the $20 price tag off. It has been a good day. Wow, so stoked. Oh, and this knob. And by the way, if you want to adjust, you're only adjusting the run speed. But this little thing here pops out. You get a screwdriver in there and you can adjust this. But it's pretty good where it is, I think. I'll check it another day. This little lens just unscrews. I'll look online to see what this bulb is, see if I can find a modern LED that works for that. Oh man. Am I excited or what? Yes. It just run. I mean, this was just a very random yard sale. Guy had a bunch of electronic test equipment like you'd seen like 40 years ago. That would have been high-end stuff 40 years ago, but today, not much. You know, it's not much use for it. Everything was super cheap. Alright. You can see I'm going to clean this up, do a little detailing on it, right? But it's looking good. It's looking good. We're going to start it one more time and we'll close this video because I'm just too excited to continue. Right on. I did a wuss pull. Guys, thanks for watching the video. Spend a little time on the channel. I got like playlists and there's videos everywhere. I got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them to look at. And yeah, I could maybe make this worth my while by giving it a thumbs up. Somebody else might get to see it. And I do have an EM400 version of this, which would be a few years newer, that we're going to get to in a month or two. That has well, I don't really know what it is. It didn't run like this one did, so it's going to need some attention. So we'll get to that when we get to that, but it's coming up. But I got videos on some of these older Hondas on my channel. Just look them up and have a peek. Other than that, we'll catch you guys on the next video. Leave a comment and we'll chat about that in the morning. All right, cool. See you next time.